Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bluebaggers Edge. Well, we have executed our first trade of the trade period, and it is in the form of Freo ruck Liam Reidy. As I floated in our previous video when news broke that Reidy had nominated his desire to head to Carlton, I said in all likelihood we'd see an exchange of picks where we'd shuffle back a few draft spots in order to help facilitate this deal. And that's just what's happened, with us giving up pick 50 and pick 68 in exchange for Liam Reidy, pick 53, and pick 71. So in essence, we've virtually shuffled back a total of 6 draft spots across 2 late draft rounds, and we've received Reidy as virtually the cherry on top, would you believe, which is incredible business by Austin and the recruiting team in maintaining, first and foremost, our draft picks in those respective rounds. Because as we know, Harry Dean is likely to receive a bid from an opposition club, along with Jack Ison potentially as our academy player. So retaining picks and more so draft value index and not dealing them out without replacing them is super crucial in matching bids on both players. No doubt, of course, Freo, we're helping look after Reidy. So we must give credit where it's due and say kudos, tip of the old cap to them for coming to the party and not playing hardball and getting the deal done early in the trade period. Now, we went into great detail about Reidy in our previous video on him in terms of his assets, what he brings to the table. So feel free to check that out in the link that we will post above here. But the abbreviated version is he's a talented ruck who was recruited as a mature ager out of Frankston and struggled for opportunity. Not surprisingly, sitting behind Sean Darcy and Luke Jackson in the ruck pecking order, despite strong form in the waffle. Reidy did speak about this frustration appearing on SEN shortly after the trade went through, and this is what he had to say.
It has been a little frustrating, but that's the nature of the business. At the same time, playing behind some good players, and it's been, it has its ups and downs. Obviously, learning plenty from them, but not getting a lot of opportunity at senior level. So, really excited to be with the Blues and motivated by the chance of playing senior footy.
Now, it was also interesting to hear as well that the club actually reached out to Reidy's management back in round 21. No doubt after the club knew that TDK was most likely not going to stay.
Tell us about the time frame of this trade. I mean, when did you first get aware that the Blues were sniffing around? Have they been looking at you all year? How's it all gone down?
Been chatting for a little bit, probably. I think it was round 21 of the AFL season. So, been in conversation for a little bit and bit of back and forth to what the next couple of years look like. So it's been seamless and absolute pleasure chatting to Nick Austin and Michael Voss, and also the ability for my manager Scotty Lucas to get it done. So big raps for everyone involved, and I'm glad it's finally done and can get to work now.
Now, for those unfamiliar with Reidy, this bloke, in an abbreviated version, is no slouch, showing elite form in the waffle in 2025, averaging 16 disposals, 4 tackles, and a whopping 42 hitouts a game to take out Peel Thunder's best and fairest this season, just to top it off nicely. A lot may remember Lloyd Meek actually found himself in an identical situation at Freo before the Hawks traded for him on the cheap, and is now their dominant number 1 ruck. Could Reidy emulate his path? Well, call me optimistic, but I truly think we have ourselves a bargain here, and someone who showed incredible improvement in his overall game in 2025, which to me is a big, big thing. We're not just going out and getting a guy that's stagnated, that really hasn't shown too much, because really he's upped his ability to impact more around the ground in the waffle, lifting his disposals from 11.8 disposals in 2024 to 16 disposals in 2025, and also drifted forward to impact the scoreboard, having kicked 7 goals in his last 11 games of the season. And in the context, I guess, of what he offers from the outset from a structural and list perspective, he obviously helped strengthen our depth in the ruck department, having lost TDK. And at 25 years of age and a mature body at that, I think he's weighing in around about the 100 kegs mark. He can wrestle Pitnet for the top mantle, whilst Hudson O'Keefe isn't pressured into fast-tracking his development and can work on his game whilst his own body develops as well. Now, I'm excited, but what about you? Let us know your thoughts, as always, in the comment section down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to help us on our pursuit to hit 1K by the conclusion of the trade and draft period. Again, thank you for your support in advance. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one. Go Baggers.
Have you ever heard the MCG